Hello everybody, welcome to this video. Today's video we're going to show you everything that's been built in this realm in about 500 Minecraft days. I got about 187 hours, so that's probably about 560 Minecraft days. So first thing we're going to start off with is the main structure, built by Zuckle or Zookwil, whatever you want to call him. First thing you do is walk in. Used to be more of a kitchen, but now into a storage room. And then up to the second story is this main storage room of all the crap that we have. And above that, my bedroom. And just where I keep the music disc, keep my armor, my stuff. You know, all the things that I need. If we go down from here back to the first floor, to the left goes up into Zuckle's room, his armor stands, and his storage. And then straight ahead from the main door leads into the map room. The old map room, we're going to be building a new one over in between those two pathways. But down from there goes to our cherry blossom tree to Pablo Escobar, our little guy. And then this leads up to Godzilla's room and his little small room, but he's more focused on his projects than his bedroom. Now if we leave the main house and go down, underneath we have just a potato and carrot farm with a small pond. And next to that is where we keep our animals. We used to have more animals like sheeps and chickens, but right now it's just pigs and cows because we built other things to hold everything else. And then we can start off by going to the right. So next to that is our enchantment room. It's a little tower Godzilla built in the beginning of the world. Created that, put our enchantment table in it. Like the design, has a lightning rod on top too, to have the lightning strike. And next to that is my build of flower shop. I call it just for the flowers. I store all of my flowers in here. And right here's the ones that you can double with bone meal that just give you a whole bunch that you don't need grass for. Then upstairs is where the dyes are located in the grass, where I can take one of these, put it on there, take some bone meal, get more. And that's this little shop. It's the first thing I built on this world, other than just my normal tools. And from there, we'll go to the well. This was for an achievement, so up there is the top of the world. There's a platform, you drop all the way down to the bottom, you know, just for our achievements. My custom tree, willow tree I built here, that is surrounded by builds, like the bee farm here, was built by Deathstroke, so I took it over and built a bee farm into it, and made sure to get honeycombs from it. And then upstairs is the storage for all of our extra bee stuff, anything we don't need. Then this one was built by Zuckle, another house, another storage that I turned into our bone storage, to store all of our bones from our skeleton farm that we have. We have two of them actually. And then the next to it is other builds that I did. First one here is a concrete farm. Be able to create concrete, push it through, and take it out here with all 16 colors wrapped around. And I think it turned out pretty okay, definitely with the cherry wood and the cherry logs on it. Then next to that is my mud farm. This is I created this first. And this is just for creating mud. Do the exact same thing. Put dirt right here, have it push all the way to the redstone, and it pushes out, creating packs and packs of mud. So we have mud blocks, and that's what I did to create this building using mud. Alright, and then from here we can head to the farms, and then we'll make our way around to the last thing over there. So first thing we'll do is come down and come to here. Zuckle made a tunnel going all the way to the nether portal to here. And Godzilla's the one that creates most of these farms. He's the guy that does the redstone, the farming. He makes most of the farms that we have. Most of the redstone stuff, like our little super smelter here. He created this inside the little hill. He created our kelp farm to get all of our kelp blocks. Created the watermelon and pumpkin farm to create this so we can trade with our villagers down here. Plus our bone meal farm where we really don't. There's 6 bread in here for some reason. We don't use that too often anymore. Over here we have our cacti farm. It fills up on cacti a lot. And then over here is another farm. Not really a farm, just a tower to place chicken in. That Zuckle built the tower and then Godzilla put the chickens in. They just sit on top and then they store in here. All that extra room for storage or something, I don't know. But that just leads off behind. More decorations. And from the cacti farm, and between the cacti farm and my mud farm, there's a bridge that's going to be leading to a mountain over here. Where this little ground is a new map room's going to go here. A bigger map room. This is the horse stables that Zuckle built, that just park your horse and then you can walk across to this mountain that we're going to turn into a Japanese/Chinese styled mountain over there with different builds. As well as that bridge right there that we have coming from that house. Around that, Godzilla is going to be building a casino. Casino and probably a hotel over there just to have. So if we make our way back over to our farming area, we got the villagers. All of them with mending, efficiency, silk touch, fortune. We got a villager for each book that we need. And the reason we have path blocks everywhere is you'll see why. We have path blocks and moss blocks everywhere. Or moss carpet placed everywhere, like right here. But this is our sugarcane and 1 bamboo, and it still generates pretty good. Zuckle built this other storage room with more stuff, and that path leads down into our iron golem farm. So if we take this path here, this takes us straight down. That path wraps around towards the village. And this is the entrance to our iron farm. We have more villagers stashed down here. Our villager breeder right there. More of the same old. This just leads up to the stairways to the storage room right here. But if we take this back down, look to the left, this is an anvil room that Zuckle built. And once it breaks, another one drops. Then here is our iron farm. We placed all the path blocks and the fucking moss blocks all in there so iron golems could spawn here. And if we look at it, it's doing pretty well. Another villager. So if we get out of here, and Godzilla built all this, everything with the villagers he built. So if we go, let's look at this down here. This is another building Godzilla and Zuckle built. It's going to be used for potatoes storage from our farm over here. There's going to be a potato automatic, and it's going to transfer all of it into the storage in here. So, don't know when that will be done, but sooner or later it will. So if we head this way to my new project that I've been working on, it's going to be the Roman Colosseum. Full 1x1, built all the way around. And it's going to be a big project, but I'm going to get it done. And then next to it over here is just Godzilla built a lake pond that leads down towards the river. That was just built so he could get the achievement for the Strider going across a lava world, or lava lake or something like that in the overworld. So if I make my way back up here, we won't take that path. We'll take the path up here. So we'll go to this one. This path here just leads straight up to this pathway to this pond, same as that path going back over here. But this is another house Zuckle built. Basement is the brewing room with a dye station to dye armor, different colors. Then in here is just another storage room. Zuckle's building more storage because he likes building storage rooms for some reason. But we can never use not enough, you know, we always need storage. And then up here inside the waterfall leads to our beacon that we get everything from the speed. So if we take this path through the little wheat farm, little wheat path, this leads us back around. So we'll get to that. That path leads down to those things. This is Deathstroke's house, the one that built the beef farm building. This is his little house, his little farmhouse. Then this leads all the way back around to our enchantment table, our farm, with our sniffers and stuff, all the extra stuff the sniffers give us, a little cocoa farm. And this is the nether portal. We'll go into the nether and then to the end in a little bit. This is the mine, nothing special, just this goes down to our skeleton farm. We really don't need to see, it's just a small skeleton farm, it's nothing big. This is the next thing. This is the sheep farm. This is a little tavern with the sheep just going around. So we're getting decent wool off of it. And then this is just a path to the tower for any storage that needs to be done. Same as down here. Be able to grab our wool when we can, whenever we need it for any builds we're doing. And underneath the bridge to the tower is Zuckle's archery. Same thing from the skeleton farm is to store all the arrows and all the bows, everything we get, so we just don't throw it away. Use it for dispensers and stuff like that. So if we take this path down here, this leads us to the projects that I've been working on. So that's Deathstroke's project. We'll be over there soon, and this is Godzilla's project. We'll go up there in a minute. Take it down. This is like the medieval section of the area. Godzilla is working on a farm right now. He's doing the wheat. That's his little wheat farm that leads into here, transfers through, and gives us wheat. And he's working on that right now. Let's head over to Deathstroke's project. This is his cathedral. He's still working on it, still in the process of building it. It's huge, but he's got little markets, a blacksmith over here, and then he got the stairs crawling up all the way. He's gonna have to probably redo the stairs, it looks like, move him out. But this is his cathedral. He's trying. He's copper everywhere, and this leads far out. This used to be a mountain. He flattened it, and he has to expand on this as well. So he has to expand past the mountain even more than what he planned on. But he's trying to get it built, and hopefully he can get it built, you know, in the next week or two, probably. But we'll see what comes to it. So if we head from here, we're going to go check out that one house on the deck, and then we're going to check out the little island that Godzilla made. So if we head over there, Godzilla's island is just a replica of Deathstroke's little fucking house. And then it has a nether wart farm on it. But like this house right here that Zuckle built, it's just a small house. Just put inside the grass area to use up the place. But if we take this up, his little he has a conduit in here. That's why we got the water breathing. He has the conduit right there, just sitting in here. And this is his little area with his sniffer. More storage. And it's just a replica of Deathstroke's house on top. A little bit different. And then this leads over to the nether warts. But the thing is, once he gets done with this, he might be building an island, floating island for every biome, but that's just in the talks. Not determined if that's going to happen or not. I'm hoping it does, so we can have more things to build. But if we go from here, I think we have seen everything on this side, and all the paths and everything. So now it's time to go to the Nether. I believe we've showed everything. Yes, it is just now time to enter the Nether and show what's going on there. So this path leads from behind the bee farm and just goes down. That's the entrance to the tunnel. Leads all to the Nether portal. And if you go through the Nether, it's into a hub that I created. Quick one. Got my netherrack storage, all that. Now this tunnel, not completely done, and it goes pretty far, and there's no boat here. But that just goes about 2,000, 3,000 blocks that way, and then takes a left. That just goes to an open area, and that open area I'm going to turn into a destructive project and just start digging and breaking blocks. The same for this one. This one's going to be leading to a city build that I'm not going to be working on until in a couple months probably. Then this one leads to nowhere. But in this one leads to the end. This one heads to the end, and then as well leads to the close to the spawn point. So we're going to go to the spawn point first. That's the end that way. We'll go to the spawn point first to show you what's being built over there. And the owner of this realm, Zuckle, keeps it on peaceful sometimes turns it on easy. It depends on how he's feeling, or if we want it turned. But one day it'll be on easy, hard. The next day it'll be on peaceful. But if we keep going north and take a left here, this is where Godzilla has built another project, because he died about 13,000 blocks away from the house. He started a new one after he spawned back in and spawned. He's created the desert into the Nether, like it transferred. That's why we're going to have path mix in with it. But if we go through the portal and go look at what he's done. Oh wow, that took a while. First he gets this portal with a little cacti wall going around. So first thing, we're going to start off with his, let's go to this, his little pond next to his little campfire going, another campfire. He has a little sheep and cow farm going with a nice little desert built around it. Another small cacti farm with just random iron plates going around. A sugarcane farm, a melon farm, and then a big potato farm going, and a small wheat. Did all this after he died and just created a small version of his home, of our home in this. So this is the base he built. This one, he says it looks like a turtle, but it kind of looks like an axolotl with two arms and a tail, but I'm not too certain what it looks like. But first thing we'll start in this world, or in this house, is just go, he has the top open, and then downstairs he has the nice little inside, and then from here he has nice little rooms going downstairs. Nice little room here. It's a little enchantment room there, and then this just leads to the chest where the TNT's at. Took all that out though, but we don't know what's gonna go on. He might not come back to this. It was just a small project to work on until he came back to the house. But that's all he has here, and we might build other things around here just to have it being textured and detailed, because why not? But let's head back into the Nether. Now we're going to show you the last thing. It is the end. The end portal's at. Alright, let's find my way through this desert. Okay, if we go back this way. I'm the one that's been doing the Nether projects, digging the tunnels, making the tunnels, and getting all the materials for it. I I don't know, I just like doing it. The only problem is with the blue ice. You know, blue ice is a lot to grab and a lot. I need a lot to do these tunnels. But this warped one was the first one I did, and it led right to the end. So if we head to the end portal this way, not finished, the roof's not finished, of course, still not finished, but the ice is almost finished. Okay, this is the last thing. Head into here, and the end portal will be finished. Wow, it's taking a bit to load in. Hasn't done that in a while. Okay, if we take a right here, first thing, the portal to the end and to back to the nether is a little fantasy portal. Both sides look like this, both sides decorative. And then in the distance there is the Deathstroke's creeper farm. He just started it, so it's not nearly close. And then this is the tower that leads to the end. Here where this path was, there used to be a savannah village here, but I totally destroyed it and built this fantasy tower instead. We have stairs that lead up to the top. It's for storage and only storage. There's no point in for it. It's just storage for the end stuff. But down here, got beds and water elevators that lead up down. And then down here, Deathstroke created the end area, the little area around the end portal, so I didn't have to do it. He created storage for anything, beds to sleep in, and then his little portal to the end. I like it. It's dark, it's grimy, and I don't think I would have done any better. But if we head into it, the last thing I do have to show you is just our little farm inside the end city. And that will probably be the last thing to show. We haven't made a proper path up here, hoping to kill the Ender Dragon and all the times to get these portals wrapping around the whole island. And then I can build something in here as a project. But I don't know, it's whatever I feel like building. If any of the designs come up, I build really anything in this. So if we take this path, just past this end city here, I got my shulker farm that I have going. A nice design that I found on YouTube. And it works pretty well. I got 3 stacks of shulker shells in about 40 minutes of AFKing. And 4 are up there. That's why I got all these on me right now, is because I just made them, because I'm getting them ready for my Coliseum project. But that's it, just a small little shulker thing. I might make a bigger one so I can get more shulker shells, but at the meantime I don't need any right now. But that's basically it. That's everything that we have built in the 500 days of this realm. I think I've played probably the same amount of time as everyone else, so we've all been in around almost 600 days. So, yeah, just gonna keep on building my projects. If people, whoever's watching this video, if you want to see more and other things built, just let me know. I can get that built too. I sometimes stream this build as well on Twitch, same as my YouTube. So, see what else. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.